Hey guys, ta-da! This is Julie, and this is the BBA Black Box Algo 1, the first one, version 1. So this is a walk forward test that I'll be sending out to the subscribers of the complete package, and you can watch my progress. This is the very beginning, the genesis of creating an algo, so it's nowhere near going to be the finished product. This will give us a chance to walk forward test it. So again, the trade system is pretty simple. You've got trend, linear regression, and momentum, and we pay attention to the average true range on a regular trading hour session chart. So the first thing you need to do is put all your charts on the RTH session. So make sure we're all getting data from, if you're going to be trading crude, go to the NYMEX. If you're trading the NQ, put it on the CME. And so then you're squared up. So now let's take a look at the various solvers. The concept, if you've been hanging out in the room with us, you understand what I'm looking for. These simple concepts. Above a range, I want to go long. Below a range, I want to go short, right? You with me? Very simple. Simple. Okay. And especially when the market condition is reflecting on the market analyzer in that direction. So I primarily will focus on a 15-minute and 3-minute intraday move. I like to wait for that first 15-minute candle to close to get the bearing for the day or for that morning session, and then try to get trades in that direction on the lower time frames. I'll use a 15-minute and a 3-minute, sometimes a 1-minute chart. And so I'm primarily going to be just looking for one type of trade. So that I would just put it on the longs, one upper long. And again, we're just looking for very specific, so you'll know what I'm looking for. It's above or below. Can't get, much more information than that. And except for realizing that this is going to be on the RTH session. And you can further refine this if you just want to, say, if you're interested in the 7:30 to 10:30 a.m. portion, and maybe the last hour and a half, you can put together a session template in Blackbird to modify that, and or trade around the news events, giving yourself that 15-minute window or 5-minute window so the market can sort of settle in, retrace a little bit, and then you can get back in the groove with a sustained move. But so Blackbird is going to be very central to this, so that we can schedule the calendar to trade around these events and give us a little bit of a leeway. So we'll set those Blackbirds up in the morning. And again, very simple. So you got an upper and a lower, and then you can come in on that lower time frame when that condition occurs. Right now we did not have a lower, we were only looking for the upper. So put that on a 3-minute long. And that's what we'd be trading. And I've got another template set that I will be doing. Oh, I'm sorry, if you wanted to see this on a 1-minute, here we go. And that's what we're looking for. Okay. Now this other template that I've got, the high-low, very specific, again, upper lower, but I have some things in mind to do with this on data that is going to be traded live in the account with each tick. And so I can set this up. I'll have the Bloodhound template going, and then use Blackbird to set the trade location at, say, the lower fast channel line. So every time I get a touch there, I would enter a trade, and that is going to be done through managing the trades in Blackbird. So we'll go over those details next week, and how to get some nice price action trades, especially on those higher time frame charts, like a 15-minute or a 10-minute chart, or something like that. So again, this will be a nice little template to be able to set some signals to execute on these lines, on these levels that we can get off of these templates on the indicators. So that'll be good. The other template is the high-low 2, 3, and that is on this other chart. We will use a separate chart for that because the template is so different. And we're just going to start out with the 3 signal at this time. Very simple, and just run it before putting any other filtering on it. This one I'm going to be building, so it is like very simplistic. I mean, it's just a signal at one trigger to start out. And I've got some exit signals on here that we can use, a couple of different ones. You've got a fast channel upper, and this could be a scalping template also. So I'll be using this to scalp. This is really set up so that when price breaks through the band, that generally signals a location change. So you break through the band, you wait for your pullback, and you enter back in the direction of the trade. Usually this had a little 1-2, but then did go up. So but anytime you can get these channel breakouts, they are fun to trade, and you can usually scalp a pretty good bit, you know, consistent 5 points or something off of them, 5 or 10 points. Pretty common. So keep your eye open. That'll be on the template. Use it as an exit or as a scalping tool. The exit 4 is your standard exit. That is the LR4. Up or down, use that as an exit if you would like, for risk management, and or if you want a broader exit, the 1. And again, the 1 is set up that we can also come in and pick up some nice trades at certain specific locations, like this lower fast channel line and a huge upslope, vertical upslope. You know, you want to be hitting that bottom band. So we'll be doing some bar close false trades with these templates also, and that would be a nice setup for it. So we can get Blackbird some good use with Blackbird and Raven coming up in the next few weeks as we get this underway with the first black box algo. Very, very simple set of things, but very basic to start out with. Very, very focused. We know what we're looking for, so that'll make it easier to trade, hopefully. So now that we know, we have it imprinted in our mind what it is that we're looking for, so we can come back in and trade it. Okay, see you in the trade room, and I'll get this out to you right before the trade room opens. Thank you so much.